I got your wig, ho. Ha ha. You're mad. Miss Wikiana. Miss Wikiana.
What was said that you felt attacked by?
Okay. I feel like when someone calls someone a used car salesman selling snake oil, that's offensive. When she never even bothered to get to know me at all.
I literally asked you at the picnic.
You never bothered to get to know me.
Because you moved to Florida a week before we start filming. You fly into film with us.
You know what? I own
knew from
two
day
houses here. I pay taxes here. Most
That's
successful
great,
people
but
live in multiple places, so don't tell me about where I live.
But you don't live in New York.
That's actually completely untrue. Are you the location police? Like, who are you?
Okay. I don't even know what that means.
Okay.
You gave several different explanations.
Yes,
as to why you were recording the women in the Sprinter.
Yes.
You were sending a video to Olivia.
This is
You
true.
were filming the scenery.
Which is
You were
also true.
saving the video for later.
I did, yes, I was.
Which is the truth?
It's all different parts of the same
Wait, there's
truth.
one more. There was 4.
What was the first?
I can't remember, but they
She was
aired it.
congratulating her on the math test.
Yes.
I was.
right.
That was my first thought.
Okay.
I was trying to take a selfie for Livy to send to her later. I had the camera turned around backwards. I turned it forwards, and by then, Angie was like all over me.
Okay.
By the time it was on my face,
Who here believes any of those excuses?
Absolutely zero.
excuses that it was like 2 seconds forward, turning the camera around. About 5 seconds.
no.
Yes, it was. Not to like throw editing under the bus. She was.
recording us to make fun of us.
They can't edit something long.
I want.
I want to talk about the accusation that was made against Uba. And I want to make it clear that no one here doubts anything that happened to you. I think we all agree on that.
Yeah.
Can you clarify for us when you told Uba about the sexual assault?
Yes, it was a week before BravoCon. I got a phone call that a member of my family had purchased a gun, and I didn't know if this person was dead or not. First person I called was Uba, because Uba's a good friend. And when I'm talking around the phone, and she immediately said, "I'll get you a car. Do we need to get you to the airport? What's going on?" And I just start like screaming, and I was like, "Why is this happening to me? Why is this my life? My child, the dude that beat me up in college. I was raped." I literally word vomited in it every single 18 chapters of like everything that bad that has ever happened to me. And I was like, why is this happening? Why? So when she was saying the thing of, you suck dick to get a job, you suck dick to get a job, I kept thinking like, wait a second, like maybe it was like the cancer thing where she just didn't remember in that moment.
Meredith, you recently said in an interview that you talked to Jen Shah from prison. What was that conversation like?
It was very brief. She called me. Well, obviously, I can't call her. And
How is that any worse than me talking to Monica?
And then later on, we went back to the room and we're talking about it. And I didn't feel loved by you guys. We're all just sitting there kind of asking questions. And I literally said, in her defense, because I am, despite what you think, I am always defending you. I said, in her defense, maybe she didn't hear it because I was incoherent.
You didn't say that.
That didn't happen. Yes, I don't. You guys don't. You can do it with the rest of the
We are so
Do you know
sorry
what we're talking
this
about right now?
happened to
Be
you.
careful.
We
Be careful.
But
Be
you
careful.
we're not denying it happened.
Not
Twist the
denying
truth.
I said
We'll
it.
never
I
deny
did
that.
not sit there and say, "Oh, actually, guys, maybe she like didn't say it. I don't know. Okay, good night. No, bye. No, I literally said in her defense. I said in her defense. Maybe she didn't hear it because I was just rambling, and all she was focused on was trying to help me.
I didn't seek Jen out to dig dirt on my friends. Jen called me from prison after she's taken accountability, served time, and is paying restitution.
I'm sorry, but that woman traumatized us way more than Monica did.
If Jen Shah called me, I would not accept her call. She tormented
I would
us.
never
Well, that's
put
up to
myself
you.
on
That's
the list.
surprising because
And I was
usually.
there for you when she
So
did.
what is she supposed to do moving forward? She's served her time. She's paying restitution.
Well,
What
she's
is she
serving
supposed
her
to-
time.
Serving her time, correct, and paying her restitution, and has been accountable for it. So what do you think she should do? Just curl up in the corner and die?
She lied.
Like it's
All
not.
the way up to the last day.
And that's what was so upsetting then when I watched it back, you guys, because I remember standing in the room afterwards and I'm talking to all you guys, and you guys are all in the bed, and you guys didn't like come and hug me. You're all just like, so who was it? How rich was he? Who is this guy? And I remember just standing there and trying to tell you guys did not.
We never said
You guys,
how rich
what
was
have
he?
you seen him? You guys, nobody came and hugged me. Nope, hold on,
Jenna?
You told us that she might not have clocked it. And that felt careless because we had then realized at that moment Yes.
I don't doubt that at all. That's 100% true. This isn't like
she doing a
we're
check-in?
going for a sleepover or something. This was a 10-minute
Yeah, but
phone
she
call.
really just treated your kids.
I
and you
agree.
Like,
So
really
do you
bad.
think there's no second chances in life? Is that what we're all deciding?
I don't know about that. Some people just go too far. And she's one of them. She lied all the way up until the day she couldn't. And
That's
she
fair.
looked us in our eyes and convinced, I'm innocent. And I mean, she could have
is there
got
just
an
no hope
Emmy.
then?
She
Is that
said that
what we
you
say?
and I did something to make her go to prison.
She did
She
say
blamed us.
Just because I don't fall on the ground and scream or run to bathrooms and throw up and to cause a scene and say you bitches, just because I keep my together. Oh my God, they're all holding me to this little accountable for every single goddamn word. When I'm in a mental state, could have. It wasn't an allegation.
Buried her.
It's not an.
It felt like your
allegation. It's an
experience.
You're
You
literally
could've ruined
saying. You're
her.
literally saying this all happened in. This
No,
was like
your
a
whole
period of
reason to get
3
mad at
minutes,
her
you
was
guys.
because she knew.
These were a couple of
Your
different
entire reason for getting angry at her was because she knew, and you never 1 second before you
I
actually went
wasn't
up to her said,
angry. I
maybe
was
she doesn't know.
hurt. I was hurt.
Like, I would have said, no, I'm not taking your call, Jen Shaw.
Heather, you asked the group to read the meanest texts in their phone in order to move forward. It had mixed results, in fairness.
Yeah.
So what was your goal for the exercise?
Like immersion therapy, like we weaponize these words, we give these words power to other people, but it's within us. And we're hurting each other and we're saying it about each other. And I wanted to just burn it. And
I don't think that
we're all in it together. And
I
let's
don't think
burn it
all
and
of us
go.
do that. I think some of you don't take accountability when you're wrong and you don't admit it.
I didn't understand why when she had clocked, like, oh, she made the cancer thing with Aaron, and then she went to Aaron's room and was like, honey, I didn't know. I don't understand that even then, even if, okay, let's just assume, even if it's like totally just out of my ass, why is the reaction you not, oh my God, honey?
We were that way. We
No,
were
no,
that way
no, I'm not
until
talking
we
about
realized
you.
that
I'm talking
were-
about Uba.
We
I'm
were.
talking about Uba.
We were,
I didn't
Bryn.
understand why the reaction wasn't, oh
I
my
was
God,
angry at
honey.
Uba. I looked
We
at
were
Uba
so
when
angry at Uba. There was the
But why
three of
wasn't
us
the
in the room,
reaction-
and you
but
said,
why
Bryn,
was-
because you said,
why wasn't the
I can't believe
reaction-
she's saying these things to me. She knows I was raped. I told her I was raped.
Whitney brought up a rumor that someone brought her about you and John bringing a third party in your bedroom. Where do you two go
Well,
from here?
here's
Well,
the
listen,
thing.
I told
Are
Whitney.
we gonna burn it or not? Because
You
I
said-
burned
No,
some of the
You
most.
promised to never call her a liar.
Hold on.
Lisa, listen to me, please. I burned the most horrific
I don't have to do what
things
everybody
hearing
else
from
does. I'm
Heather,
my own
But it was
person.
Context of the conversation was, I cannot
Hinging
believe.
on that.
Yes.
The context was hinging on the fact that she knew that. And so they
So
then
her
were very
knowing on
upset
the
with
fact
her
that she knew
on your
this and then was
behalf
so
because she knew that
careless to-
information. They were
If
upset
she knew that
on
and
your
that's how she was
behalf.
talking to you, that's a
We were in
very
tears,
different
like
thing.
literally in tears. I couldn't eat.
Right.
Could not
We
eat
both
dinner.
couldn't eat.
We
were
could.
sitting
We're
at
like
the table.
Literally
we were like,
could not even speak.
we were all devastated. We were all like so on your like felt so badly for you. And then we hear Uba come out, and that was the moment where she swore that she did not do it, and the look on her face was not dissimilar from the look that you had, which was like completely broken. And I was like, oh, this person did not know.
It actually validated what I knew that she thought in this drift in our friendship. And when we were able to stare at each other in the eyes and burn it, it started filling in those trenches. You could not burn the fact that I am sorry that I've talked about your marriage.
You know, that sounds.
Why can't you burn
Okay,
it?
listen.
Why can't you
Because
burn
you
it?
Ew. Like JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? You're so upset. But that's like okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.